Hey y'all, check it out. Standing in front of the rock building, and I got a bit of a dilemma. I need your help with something. I was gonna do this week's video on sandblasting the old yellow paint. The wife hates the yellow paint on this building, hates it. I told her, we can get rid of it. We can sandblast it. But someone else said, maybe all that old yellow paint, maybe that yellow paint is lead based. Could be. Maybe sandblasting is not a good idea. And I don't know, they suggested pressure washing it. I don't know if we can pressure wash this stuff off. I don't know how much rock it'll take off. I just don't know. So if you got ideas, help me out. Hit me up in the comment section, make a suggestion, make a comment, say, you know, you've done this, you've done that. I don't know. But we're gonna try. Because of that, this video is not gonna be on sandblasting the front of the building. It's gonna be on something else. We'll go back to the buttresses, finish up there. Check it out. Let's take a look at this real quick though. Let's go look. All right. So you can see some of the old paint there. And see, some of it just comes off pretty easy. That's just with a little screwdriver, wire brush coming up. I don't know if it'll pressure wash off there. I know it'll sandblast, but I think we're gonna make a mess. And then on top of that, what sandblast media do I need? Help me out. I don't know. Anyway, it'll definitely come off. It'll be back to red rock building. I just don't know, man. I'm looking for some advice. I'm looking for comments. I'm looking for suggestions. If you could hook me up, we'll do a video on this soon. Just help me out, and we'll go from there. But for now, let's move on to our buttresses, and we're getting close, guys. Cool. Thanks. All right. So what I've got here is the first buttress I did, and I didn't film. I don't think I filmed any of this because I'm no, like I said, I've said it a bunch, I'm no mason, I'm no block layer, but I wanted to essentially learn on this buttress. And it's on the side of the rock building. You can see it right here. It's not as big, it's a smaller one because it's just on the retaining wall. It's not on the building itself. So with this buttress, I didn't film it, but I'm in the process now of making it pretty. So the engineer kind of left that up to me. He said you could do a stone veneer, you could stucco it, you could taper it, you do whatever. Just got to get the block in the way, you know, the way the design was. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this one, start making it pretty. So we're gonna taper it. We're gonna take and we're gonna leave the shelf here. You can see the shelf here. This flat part, I'll put a cap on that one, and then from here up, I'm gonna pour concrete. So it's gonna have a nice smooth taper. And then initially I thought we might do a stone veneer, but that's gonna be too much work. So we're gonna stucco, old school stucco, not the new synthetic stucco. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna set up, and I gotta cut some of this to get the taper nice all the way up to the top. And then I'm gonna pour it in sections. I'm gonna pour concrete in this first step, and then I'll reform and I'll pour concrete in the next step. So making them pretty, and I'm just gonna set you up over here, and that's what we're gonna do. Well, safety first. Got my respirator. You don't want to be grinding concrete without a respirator. A lot of silica in concrete. Coming out of the mining industry, silicosis was a deal. It's a big deal, both underground and surface mining, because quartz, silica is part of quartz. It's the most common mineral in the world. Gets in your lungs, tears up your lungs. A lot like black lung. Anyway, wear your respirator if you're grinding concrete, and your safety glasses and your hearing protection. Well, it's the next morning now, and I didn't film all this yesterday because there was a ton of dust and everything was getting dusty, and man, it looked like a big smoke cloud here. Anyway, if you could see up here, we've got the keys cut in the blocks. Had to take out a bunch of blocks. Got the first form set on this side. Then we'll have to set the form on this side here, and then I'm gonna tie some more rebar in and put a tie-in piece, and then we're gonna pour this first lift, and I'll do it in 3 different lifts. That's what the key slots are for, to tie them together and to pour the concrete down through. All right, well, we're getting her done. We had to do a little more chipping up here for a smooth transition on the taper on the buttress, but now we got the other side of our form over here. We'll put a little form oil on that, better known as diesel. It's about the same stuff. It works. You just don't want to do it on the concrete, because then your concrete won't stick to your concrete. Anyway, we're just gonna put some on the form. All right, well, spent the last couple hours getting the forms all set up. As you can see behind me here, forms are set up for this buttress to give it a nice taper, like a true buttress. And got my cement mixer all set up, so I'm gonna make concrete. Got a little temporary scaffold set up in between 2 ladders so I can pour it up there. It's going to take a lot of vibrating. It's going to take just working it down the hole, down the little keyway hole there that you can see. And, all right, well, we'll see what happens. Here we go. I'm going to start pouring some piment. I'm going to pour some piment in the form. Well, good morning. Today we're checking out our second section of pour on our buttress taper. So let's check this out. Right here we've got the buttress, and you can see right here it came out all right. We're gonna need to grind a little bit right here, so we're getting ready to pull that second part off. So let's check it out. It's pretty green. The concrete's pretty green, but if you look at it, all in all, it looks really good. Got a little bit of ugliness there, but yeah, all in all, it looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to tie a couple pieces of cross rebars here, and we're going to form that up, and we're going to pour the top of that today. Cool. All right, well, here's the deal. Today we're going to go ahead and pour the top of this buttress right here, the taper on the buttress. We're going to get that going, and I might actually have some help today. So I don't think you guys want to see me make cement, haul it over, haul it up the bucket, pour it into the form, vibrate it, all that. But I'm going to time lapse, and hopefully it'll be a good time lapse. And the guy that's helping me today says he doesn't want to be on camera. So if he really doesn't want to be on camera, we might not get much of this at all. Anyway, I've got other time lapses. It's kind of overcast and ugly today. I would like to get it done before it starts raining. Then I can just cover it, no big deal. We'll be good, and then we'll pop it off and it'll be good. And then this buttress will be ready for stucco, which is exciting. All right, so here's the deal. We poured the top of this buttress, the taper of it, It's all poured, it's all done, set up. Well, next couple days we'll pop the forms off, and then it'll be ready for stucco, at least up to the cross beam we're gonna put up there. So here's what we got with the buttresses. When we're working on them, we got footers. We did all the, okay, let's see. We did all the footers. That was a video long time ago. Long time, like like I don't know, a month ago. Anyway, I've been working on them for almost a year. And then we get to this portion, right? You see all my block work, and we talked about all the block work. We did a video on all the block work. So then we get the block work, right? And we do all the block work. Buttress looks like this. Let's look at it from this side. Then we do all the block work, and the buttress looks like that. That's a fully formed buttress without any of the taper. So then we come in and we form it, and we pour it, and it looks like this, right? So when we start on them, they look like that right there, just block work. And then we're gonna go around to the one, it's all, forms are popped off, it looks good, it looks really good. My wife says I need to hold it up here, because you're a handsome guy. So, all right, so check it out. This is what it looks like. That dude is ready for stucco. All right, okay. So the next buttress video we do, it's gonna be stucco. That probably won't be for a while, because we have to go home for about a week. Got to do taxes, all that stuff. Got to check out the house, do some work on the house up in the mountains. Anyway, so we won't be back down here working on the building for probably, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. We're going to go up to the mountains. You might get a video in the mountains. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know. Anyway, buttresses. Boom, man. Check it out. Ready for stucco. That's bitchin'. All right, cool. Stay tuned. Next video, I won't be on the scaffolding. I will be doing something else. Not even sure what, but tune in next week and we'll see what the next video is going to be. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Check us out, and we'll keep rolling on the rock building or other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Cool.